Hey, good day, good day, good day. Are you ready? Are you ready for the unexpected? We're going to talk about the unexpected today and how you can prepare yourself um, from a methodology standpoint and a philosophy. Prepare yourself for when the lights go out. Are you ready? And as I'm sitting here in Florida, just escaping the hurricane, hopefully you guys can still see me and hear me well. And like I said, we're not going to miss you. We're here this Friday. It's Lifestyle Focus Friday. And guess what? We're up next. And I'm glad to see you here. So sit back, relax, and unwind. We're going to talk about these strategies and much, much more. And I look forward to seeing you on the inside. Hey, what's happening, everybody? Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is When the Lights Go Out. Are you ready? I'm Ronco Johnson, your lifestyle focus advisor. Thank you for joining us. I can see we already got people in the room. Are you ready for a lights out moment? Are you prepared for the unexpected? I'm here today in Florida, and we just escaped the hurricane just last night. So hopefully you guys can still see me, you can hear me. I want to let you know that to our lifestyle focus wealth community that we are okay, we're safe, and we're up high. So it just brought something to my mind to share with you guys about being ready for the unexpected. And a lot of times you don't have time to prepare. We don't have time to prepare. And I find that in the years of being in front of clients and talking to them about their legacy and their planning, we find that, oftentimes we're not prepared. And we want to make sure that that doesn't happen to you and have the conversation early enough so that you can prepare, right? And one of the better things is I've always found that those that prepare early enough live a much more stress-free life. So why is that? Why is that? Because they know that all their hopes and dreams are taken care of. All their hopes and dreams have been secured. And they don't have to worry about that aspect. All they have to do at that point, and from here on out, is survive. And survive. And that's really what it's all about, is surviving and then living your best life and doing the best you absolutely can while you have the power to do it, right? So some interesting conversations that I can tell you that comes from just being a part of our lifestyle focused wealth community. I was having a conversation the other day with one of our locals over dinner, and we were just talking about their situation, and they're making a new change to becoming an entrepreneur. And they explained to me that their situation was a little difficult. They had a little challenge. And quite honestly, they were a little embarrassed to explain their situation. And in that conversation, I explained to the person that I was talking to, my new friend, that oftentimes we're posed with a challenge, and that challenge that we're posed with, sometimes we don't have the answer for it. However, it could be a stranger walking right by you, somebody in your mentoring class, a coach, a mentor, a family member, a friend, or a complete stranger that can open your eyes to the opportunities ahead of you. And this is why becoming a member of our lifestyle focused wealth community is so important. Because once again, everything you need is in the room. Everything we need is in the room. I want to say shout out to everybody that's saying hello to us. We got some new friends that are kicking in here in sunny Miami Beach, Florida. What's happening in Milwaukee? What's happening in Atlanta? I know you guys had a rough time. I know you guys in Atlanta had a rough time as well. So I pray that everybody is safe and their families are safe. And for the extended family joining us, that you're safe. But let's get into it just a little bit. Today I'm having to use my mobile phone because you can see that we're not in the studio. So I would encourage you to leave comments below and join our Lifestyle Focused Wealth community. And if you would be kind enough to put the words takeaway at the bottom or in the comments, we need you to do a few things. I need you to like us, share us, and subscribe right away. Right away. Go ahead. Hit the thumbs up, like us, share us, and subscribe. And if you would like to make a comment, do me a favor, put it in the comments, put the words takeaways, and then we will definitely try to get your comments in and why you want to choose us, and we can discuss it, okay? So I just want to say welcome back. This is when the lights go out. Are you ready? So today, I don't have the big script board and all the things for us today, but here's the thing that I can honestly say as we're talking. I've done enough meetings with people all over the United States and some internationally as I travel. The person that I was speaking with was sharing with me that they wanted to get out of debt. They were changed, and they really were empty nesters. They could move around a little bit more, and it sounds like the perfect opportunity. The thing is, they didn't have the methodology. The methodology is always the how. How can I move forward? How can I pay my bill? How am I going to survive? Where am I going to get my money from? And then the philosophy is simply the mindset and what we're looking at and how you carry it out. And we were having this conversation just sitting there. And obviously it was about wealth and what wealth really means. And we were sharing that, for our community that listens to us all the time, we know that we define wealth as having the opportunity to create moments, create memories, and share those things with your loved ones, the things that money, cash, cannot buy. However, we are talking about the responsibility that you have to gather as many financial tools and learn how to use them as possible. And cash is being one of them. So we start to talk about OPM, other people's money, and how you can get access to business capital, life insurance, real estate, management accounts, and so forth. And the person's view started to open. And what they wanted to do is live a minimalist lifestyle. Of course, when you tell somebody this, you're afraid that someone may judge you. You may be judged by the clothes that you wear. You may be judged by the car that you drive. And you may be judged by the lifestyle that you choose. But I'm going to tell you, don't worry about that. That's why we call it lifestyle focused wealth. Because it is about building a lifestyle and living within your means and doing exactly what it is that you want to do, when you want to do it, and with who you want to do it with. That is the whole approach that I've used for 26 years as an insurance expert, dealing with situations such as, helping people minimize your tax, a full suite of financial services to help you get successful and be more successful. This is part of our unique financial plan and our unique approach to how we handle both money and our lifestyle. And when we start to talk about that, I have to ask the question, are you ready? There are some people that woke up today with a house crumbled, with some memories folded, with some photos lost. But those are all material items. Yes, your car may be damaged, your house might be damaged, the picture book that you have on the coffee table may be waterlogged, but you can't take away the memories. You can't take away the memories. And for those that have prepared, they have the financial means to get out of town. They have the financial means to secure their families. They have the insurance in place to replace all the things that were damaged. And I know on the surface, you guys, you're going to be thinking about, oh my God, I got to replace my car. Oh my God, I got to go through the hassle. But here's the thing, you get to live another day. You get to live another day. And, that's God's grace on all of our spirits, that we get to live another day. And when you get to live another day, the question is, are you ready for that? How do you move forward? Right? How do you move forward? Before I get into that, I'm just going to encourage you to sign up below in our descriptions and make sure you receive our bi-weekly email. It's pretty engaging. It has articles, it has art, it talks about travel, we talk about recipes, and all these different things that can enhance your lifestyle, okay? And we even have a special offer for you. Our special offer is very simple. Our special offer for you is that for a limited time, you can get in contact with me at roncojohnson.com or go to our Lifestyle Focus Wealth website, and you get a chance to talk about whatever you want to talk about with me, free, with me for free. And we can discuss how you can leverage your loans, how you can leverage your cash values, and talk about how you can leverage your HELOCs and all these different things to help you prepare for that lights out moment. I feel like if you have been listening to our podcast, you will have learned the difference about how the wealthy do things and how the mindset of lower income families view things. And we've talked about that in depth. And in a lights out moment such as a hurricane, there is a difference about how we think. There's a group of people that's just looking to survive. They don't have the means to get away. And they can't protect themselves the way that someone of wealth can protect themselves, at least on the material level, okay? But if you change your mindset and you have adopted our lifestyle focused wealth philosophy, we understand that we're happier when we realize how special our families are, how special our friends are, how special our community is to our lifestyle. And then we can always reflect on those memories. But if you don't come from that, if you don't have those memories maybe in a family, maybe it's time to start looking for a community that can support you. And that's what we're all about. I hope that you can see me well. I know that the glare of the sun and all the good stuff, so we don't have our professional setup today, but we are definitely wanting to make sure that you guys get this content even while I'm out here in the street running around and trying to make sure we survive, right? We want to make sure we survive. So, one of the things I like to do when I'm on location, I like to look at real estate. Why? Because we've talked about how valuable land is, how valuable real estate can be, and how you can use that as your cash flow to build some passive income for yourselves, right? And then we start talking about different ways of itemizing all the things around you in a business. And then we want to look at how do we turn those into individual profit centers? Profit centers. For instance, if you're driving around in a car and you decided to minimalize and you felt that you were going to rent an RV and you're going to travel the world. Well, first of all, you just got rid of the apartment rent. You have gas in your car and you're able to move around. The first thing you're concerned about is where am I going to park this vehicle and all those good things, right? Well, there are places that would allow you to park. Of course, they charge rent. But suppose you thought about it early enough and you bought some land, just perfect land, and there was nothing on that land. How do I monetize that? Maybe I turn that into a resort for people with RVs where they can park, plug in, and live their lifestyle. Maybe I've created something that allows someone else to support the lifestyle that they feel is suited best for them. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? If you're down in the comments, if you're making a comment for me, please make a comment. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay. Give me a thumbs up or some hearts or something like that to let me know that you're there. Because I can't see all my stuff that I normally see, but I know you're there. I can see your numbers that are out there. So I just want to make sure that we get this point across is that, our lives are not promised. And how you prepare financially, physically, emotionally, it means a lot to how whatever circumstance comes your way. And in this show, Lifestyle Focused Wealth, we're talking about money. We're talking about money. What's happening, Sam? I see you popping in. We're talking about money. We're talking about how individuals start thinking about ahead of time. Have you thought about the cost of funeral expenses? The passing of a loved one can be expensive, but it might be an opportunity for you while you're healthy and alive to start looking at pre-arrangements. It's always less expensive to look at pre-arrangements. The next thing, have you took the time to get your life insurance right now? If you haven't taken that time, I'm going to encourage you to use that one-on-one time and join us. Let's talk about it. We can make sure you get it done, but it's important that you take care of the guarantees in life. We all have a start date and we have an end date. That's guaranteed. Before you expire, everything you do in the middle is full of what ifs. So as we take care of the guarantees first, we get rid of some of the stresses. One of the biggest fears, especially when sitting through a hurricane, is asking yourself the question, am I ready? At that point, it's too late. Some people didn't leave their homes, and their homes are up underwater, and they can't go anywhere. Are you ready? That's the question. Are you ready to make a move? Not everybody's ready, and that's unfortunate. But while things are going well for you, you have the ability to make that change. You have the opportunity to make that decision. And I know that our community folks and our friends in our community have already started doing what millionaires and billionaires do. And we're advocates. We're going out talking to the community about, hey, you better get on board because we got more lights out moments ahead. And that's even while you're breathing. You need to prepare for it. You need to prepare for it. And if you think $1 a day or $100 a day is going to get you there, you're having a lights out moment. So, hey, when I come back, I want to talk more in depth about helping you get prepared. All right? I'll see you in a second.
Hey, join our Lifestyle Focused Wealth community. Membership's starting at $16 a month when you pay the annual subscription. So register online today at www.lifestylefocusedwealth.com.
Hey, so do me a favor. When you're out there, thank you guys for joining us. Do me a favor. Put in the comments that you're doing okay. How many of you guys are doing just fine? And share with me your lights out moment this week. Share with me one of those things that you just have been thinking to do that you haven't done that needs to be a priority. And go ahead and write it. What I want you to do is write it down and put it in the comments. If it's a trust, put the word not that we want all your business in the street, okay? That's not what we're doing. But just by you simply acknowledging these are the things that you got to take care of as a priority. Maybe it's finishing your corporation. Do me a favor, put it in the comments. Go ahead, type it down there. If I can do this podcast from a windy porch after a hurricane, you can write down your priority, right? You can write down your priority. I'm not letting any of you guys off. Go ahead and put it in the comments, because when you write it down, it sticks. When we put it in the universe, it sticks. And then you are responsible for carving out time to make sure, regardless of what's going on in your life, of taking care of that action. One foot in front of the other. And I have to remind you guys of this quote, and I love it. This quote is called, it goes like this. One day, or today's the first day. One day, or today's the first day. So maybe you're thinking, one day I'm going to get that tax return. One day I'm going to buy that car. One day I'm going to go on that vacation. Well, the truth is, you might not get the opportunity. Okay? Or you could say today. Today is the day. Today is that day. It's the first day that I'm changing my life. I'm not satisfied with the way things are. I'm not satisfied with the last 45, 50 years. I haven't impacted enough people in my life. But today is the first day. And you move. And you start moving in that expression. And that part is the driving force that becomes your why. And when your why is strong enough, you will move. You will affect others. Your lifestyle will brighten. And people will begin to engage with you differently, because you don't have to sell anyone on people who have passion for what they're doing. If you can understand that, give me a thumbs up in the comments, please. Give me a thumbs up in the comments. Let me know. Let me know that you guys are with me. And I know if you can call me and I can answer your phone while I'm running from a hurricane, you can give me a thumbs up. There's no excuse. If it starts with an E and ends with an E, we don't have time for it. Don't make time for excuses in your life. Because if you are making time for those excuses, regardless of whatever it is, you're having a lights out moment. We need to monetize. So I see us in the comments now. I see us in the comments. Hey, Leela, thank you so much. Yes, you love the idea about monetizing on land. Hey, listen, I want you to walk around your house and look at things and items that you can monetize. Give you an example. I hate to say it's taken advantage of, but there's people who need that water bottle right now. There's people who need a place to stay right now. There's people who need a vehicle right now. There's people who need to park a car in a parking garage right now. And you probably have a bedroom free. You probably have 30 bottles of water. Don't need but 10. You probably have these things that you could monetize. Instead of looking at it and saying, no, 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 no. Start looking at even how you can monetize your expertise just by turning on your cell phone. You don't even need a big production studio, and sharing your wisdom with the world. These are all the items that God gave us these blessings, right? They gave us these blessings already. We come equipped, just like this podcast and just like our group. Everything you need is in the room. Everything you need is in the room. And when we start talking about what's been created, what is a material item such as cars, houses, money, companies, we know that man created that. Man created that. And as easily as man created it, we also can change the trajectory of how it moves in our life. We can decide if we want to make it move fast. We can make it small. We can engage and bring other people in and allow them to be part of it, or we can ride it out by ourselves. But it's all about what you want your lifestyle to be, right? Someone asked me, are you on vacation? There's no such thing. The word vacation to me means that when you take a vacation, it costs more money to take a vacation. Why? Because when you're on vacation, you do things that you wouldn't normally do with your normal lifestyle. When I take a trip, I like to look at it as going home. Or I look at it as just going to a different location, setting up. Even here, the first thing I did is go to the grocery store. The second thing I did is I found me a gym so I can go work out. And the third thing I did, I hate to say it was third, is see if I can get some Wi-Fi so I can do our podcast on Fridays. So that even though I'm on location, my lifestyle hasn't changed. Go to dinner, cook dinner, meet people, and discuss on how we can help change their lifestyle just by our simple philosophy, a holistic philosophy. And you can have that lifestyle too. One of the people at dinner said, man, I'm trying to get to the point where I can have a lifestyle like you. You're getting to move around and travel. And I said, well, don't try. Stop trying. Let's do it. Start doing. And you don't have to do anything but be present. You don't have to be anything but present. Awesome, Leela. I really appreciate you putting that out there. So that trust management, you're going to be working on your trust. We got to get it done. We got to get it done. We got to get it done. Okay? In the next, and give yourself a time frame. How many days is it going to take you to get started and let's get it done? Are we talking 30 days? Are we talking 25 days? Let's put a date to it. It's not enough to just say you're going to do something. Put a time frame on it. Put a time frame on it. Is she the only one not afraid to put her goals out here? Is she the only one? I see so many people who sit back and they're listening in the cut. I see you. And if you're watching this and you get this video and it's in replay, I want you to know I'm still talking to you. Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments, okay? Put it in the comments. I'm looking. I see a lot of thumbs ups. I see a lot of thumbs ups. Yeah, but y'all not giving me action. I need some people to give me your action. Give me your action. I want to know. I do. I want to know. I want to know. Why? Because it helps me prepare. It helps me to assist you. It helps me to share my life experiences that may be a shortcut for you. You don't ever know the secrets that you're holding. Everybody's holding secrets. Everybody has a secret. It could be a good one, it could be a bad one. But that little secret that you're holding could unlock somebody else's brain and give them the answer to this test called life. And you're the holder of it. You got the key. You got the key. You got the key. I know, isn't that an awesome topic? When we start really engaging and understanding that we control our own narrative, when we understand that we control the narrative and that you can affect it just by the way you think, right? I'm trying to read all of your comments at the same time. I want to make sure I get everybody before we get ready to sign out of here in just a moment. But when you understand that we are able to affect our own lifestyles, our money habits, our friend groups, our mental capacity, when you decide, no more, I'm going to. Today's the first day. We only have two different types of people. We only have two types. And the first type is the one day people. The one day I'm going to do this, the one day I'm going to do that. And then it's the other ones that say today's that first day. Today's that first day. Because if today were your last day, were you ready? Were you ready? And if nothing happened to you, God bless you. That means you got another opportunity. You got another opportunity to start moving towards your dreams, your hopes. Start manifesting. Start thinking about, talking about, writing down, moving into motion that can help you and others succeed. And I guarantee you, watch what happens. In the next 90 days, that should be your challenge. No more fear. Just 90 days. Let's go forward. Let's move forward. If you're taking a test out there, if you're changing a career out there, if you're trying to weight loss, the next 90 days, I want you to document it. Hey, in the next 90 days, I want you to document it, write it down, put it out there. Put it out there. Yes, I am on location. I would not call it vacation, but I'm on location. And yes, I'm drinking my water. Yes, I'm getting my miles in. Yes, I'm doing my work. Yes, I'm getting my workout. Yes, I'm eating and having the right caloric intake. All those things as I am here, juggling my lifestyle. That's all part of it. That's all part of it. That's all part of it. And you can't be ashamed of it. We're all humans. And sometimes we are waiting for everything to be perfect. If I waited till this camera had the perfect look,
we wouldn't be shooting the show. We wouldn't be shooting the show. Sometimes the perfect situation comes out of an imperfect situation. Like, give me a comment. Give me an answer. Give me a question. Give me a question that's on your mind. I want to take just a few minutes before we get ready to bug off here. Give me a question that's on your mind. And if you got a question or a comment, this is the time to make it. I love it. Don't try. Be like Nike and just do it. That's what I'm talking about. Vacations make you spend more money. I do believe that. So we don't want to be in the situation where we're spending more money. So does retirement. Retirement, people spend more money on retirement. If they haven't planned, I promise you, you're going to spend more money. But if you've planned, you've gotten accustomed to lowering your lifestyle, and you're not spending your resources as quickly, and you started to adjust, and your financial plan is about preservation rather than accumulation, you will have a different lifestyle. It will be comfortable, it will be long-lasting and sustainable. And that's really what we're trying to achieve. I'm looking. Any more statements? Any more questions? All right. Well, listen, today's been an interesting conversation, and I hope and pray that it's inspired you to move forward with your hopes and dreams. I hope that our philosophy and methodology helps you to understand that, hey, listen, it's not over. Whatever it is you're thinking about, it's not too late. Let's get moving on it. Let's surround ourselves with people who light our fire and don't pee on your fire, okay? We don't want those kind of folks around us. Start separating yourself. That's so important. Start separating yourself. You have to separate yourself. If it's family, it's family. You know, sometimes family can be a negative. You may just have to distance yourself and be a better manager of that type of relationship with certain people, even if they're family. And then, you know, make sure that they understand that you're trying to get to a certain place in your life. You want them included, but maybe you don't want toxic behavior around. And that may make them aware of their behavior. Just because you have their ear. Does that make sense? I know. Well, listen, that's our time for today, folks. I really appreciate you logging in. It's about 89, 90 degrees down here. It's pretty warm outside. I just wanted to take a moment to share with you what's going on, and wish all you guys safety, love, peace, and happiness in all things that you do. And next week, next Friday, I'll be back at our normal location at our normal time, 1:00, and we'll be here talking to you about helping you get prepared for lights out moments. And enjoy your weekend. It is Lifestyle Focus Friday. I'm your host, Ronco Johnson. This has been When the Lights Go Out. Are you ready? And I will see you at the top. God bless you. Be safe. And I will see you at the top. Till next time, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.